Happy Hump Day, folks, from Homestead Junkers. It's What Is It Wednesday. We're fixing to tell you what this is from last week and challenge you with what this might be for next week. And no, I'm not Han Solo, and this isn't the weapon off of the Death Star. That's Star Wars humor for you folks that don't know. Good morning and happy hump day from right here at Whistle Stop Antiques, and we appreciate you joining us this morning for another episode of What Is It Wednesday. So guys, last week we brought you this little clever item right here. Hey, we told you it was a clock. That was no big mystery. But we asked you, what was the application of the clock? And guys, the application was, it's an automobile clock. That's exactly right. This little old clock sat up in the dash of your car, maybe a Packard or a Lincoln, those for certain. I'm not exactly sure what else had these in them, but it was definitely an upgrade that not everybody had. But this clock sat up in the dash of your car and kept perfect time for 8 days. Maybe perfect time. You know, have you ever been late? Well, this was the fix to that for some. If you do like we do, you would forward it about 10 or 15 minutes so that you always thought you were late, so that maybe you actually arrived somewhere on time, right? I'm sure they had the same problems with these that we have with the cell phones nowadays, right? But hey, better late than never, that's our mantra. So very convenient, mounted in the dash. The bigger issue was how you mounted the GPS back in those days. You know, you mount that in the dash and you block the windshield and so on and so forth. But yeah, the GPSs, they still had some improving to do. But you know what? With a good map reader in the front seat, it was no big deal. Right, Mom? So that brings us to this week's item. What on earth is this contraption, right? Well, let me be the first to tell you that we bought this out of an auction in Southern Illinois, and when I saw it, I had no idea what it was, but it just intrigued the heck out of me. And so, Junkers, you know how it is. I had to have it, and so I bought it. And it took me a little while to figure out what it is. We basically knew what it was, but we weren't 100% sure on the application or exactly how it worked. And let me tell you, I say it all the time, I've never seen one like this. Well, I really mean it this time. This is the only one of these guys that I've ever ran across, and it came with the original case, operating instructions, and items that it uses to do what it does. Anyway, pretty cool item. This was this was right after electricity became not readily available, but more available. And what this thing did isn't as impressive as how it did it. That's the thing. So we're going to change our format up a little bit. We're not going to make you wait till next Wednesday to find out what this super cool item is. We're going to tell you tomorrow, and we're going to call it a Throwback Thursday. So the item that we showcase on Wednesday will be the item that we talk about on Thursday. You don't have to wait as long, and it gives us a little more time maybe to go into the depth and the history behind what we're showing you on Wednesday. Now, we're by far not experts on anything that we show you. We just typically like what we find, and we typically know a little bit about it. So if you know more about it, hey, we encourage you, we challenge you to post more information about it underneath the comments section. But this little item right here, Southern Illinois, came from a really great little auction house. Never seen one like it. Have had the opportunity to sell it several times, and I haven't yet because I kind of like it. And you know what? When you're in the junk business, sometimes you get to keep what you like, right? Guys, we appreciate you joining us today for another What Is It Wednesday. And join us tomorrow for Throwback Thursday, and we're going to tell you just exactly what this is, how it was used, and the impressive thing about what it did. Thanks. Hit subscribe, watch us every week, and we appreciate you coming out and watching us this morning. Thanks again.